All right. I was gonna try and have Discord open for the draft while I go, but I don't think that's gonna work. I tried to hit deafen and it didn't work. I just kept hearing sounds over and over again. So if I need to make another pick in the draft, I'll do it on my phone. But yeah. All right. Cool. We're up and running. All right. I want this. And I need to farm some of these, but let me get her level up first. I don't have any of these skills. I gotta unlock all of these. Numero 80, it's 20. Oh, 20, like the time here, and I'm so damn tired. And I don't blame you. Long day of drafting. I was gonna say potential spoiler alert on maybe a unit that I have that I'm upgrading at the moment, but you know good and well, Numero, so you were there for all of it. It's so intense, and was that, dude? Seriously, I was wondering if how the draft was gonna go. I was like, we'll probably get like a couple rounds done. We like are just cruising through it. I can't believe it. It's absolutely insane. I didn't mean to set that. What's up, Felipe? Hey, Nordic. How you guys doing? How's your night going? Yeah, Numero, I could not believe how much we've gotten through today. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome to see. First like, appreciate that, Felipe. You guys doing anything special tonight? You guys have a good Memorial Day? Wherever you are? Alright. Unlock all those. Obviously, we're going to do damage limit up because we're going to be hitting tons of damage with our Whisper. Going to try Mimic Surf Taco in week 9, I think it was, with Whisper last season. All right. We've got all those. We're still going to need a bunch more JP, I think. Do I want to level this? What do I have for pots? Oh, I don't even have enough to fully level this. I'm going to wait on that because I don't know if I ever need to use that, like ever. We're done today for sure. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Numero, also. But I say that. McCrane, I think, is awake at the moment, and Ram9 just picked. We might still be coming back, man. I don't know. It'll be interesting. My second day free from shift. I work 4x4. What do you mean? What do you mean exactly, Felipe? You mean like 4 days a week? Or what's 4x4? I don't know what that means. Howdy, Keystone. Hope you're having a good holiday weekend. Thanks, Manta. Appreciate that. I hope you're having a good holiday weekend. I am having a pretty good weekend, I would say. Can't complain. I don't think I need those. I'm never going to use those. Maybe I'll use Bioblade. Night Lore I like. Divine Protection's good. Maybe. Probably not. Probably that one. Have you done picks for the next season? Nordic, we are drafting today. I'm not trying to spoil anything, but I may be leveling a unit that I've chosen. I'm not going to try and spoil the whole thing, but this may be one unit I chose and isn't leveled up yet, so I'm trying to level her up. So, there you go. That's all I'll spoil for you. Ram9 is basically picking the same team that gave him the title last season. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's probably a smart move. Yeah, we've been drafting a lot today. We've gotten a decent amount done, which is exciting. I don't even know if these people need JP. But I just wanted Whisper in here. That's all I cared about. If these people don't need it, I'll throw it in the pool. Whatever. 10 is good. Work on logistics. Gotcha. I think you said that last time, actually, Felipe. I think I asked you last time. That sounds familiar, now that you say that. I just didn't know what, like, 4x4 meant. Like, I didn't know what that exactly was. About to be flipping between NHL and NBA. It's a good way to end the weekend for sure. Dude, Manta, I haven't been keeping up on NHL. Who's in it right now? It's playoffs, right? Because NHL normally runs about the same time as NBA. I'm actually probably going to miss the Heat Celtics game tonight, but that series is a freaking banger. Where am I going? I just did this JP. Oh, wait, I'm looking for materials. That's where I'm going. Let me go over here. I'm getting distracted. Okay, this. One of these brutals. I don't care which one. Let's do this one. I want Rainbow Sphere so bad. I hope Intern Kun gives us more. Hariki, I believe I'm saying that right. I am with you. I probably have even less than you do. That's probably hard to believe because you're probably not sitting with many. I think I have like 6 or 7. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. 4 days work, then 4 days free of rest. Gotcha. So do you work like insane hours, Felipe, when you do that? Panthers swept the Hurricanes in the Eastern Conference Finals. Damn. That's wild. Golden Knights versus Stars tonight. Game 6. Knights lead 3-2. Very nice. Are you a fan of a certain team, Manta, or just a fan of watching hockey? I will say, I'm not really a fan of any specific team for NHL, but I love watching playoff hockey. It's been a minute, but it's super fun to watch. And the NBA conference finals is so weird. I thought we were going to have 2 sweeps on our hands, and all of a sudden the Celtics are tied 3-3. Just crazy. All right, let me see if we got enough materials now. Come here, you. We didn't get any of those. What the heck? Did I do this right? Did I skip the wrong quest or something? Or did I really just not get a single one during that time? I think I'm out of pots. I've used all my pots today. All I was really going to do is come in and do arena today. And just kind of goof around and talk and stuff like that. I've got something to do that I will be busy around, well, my time, 8 o'clock. So that's in 52 minutes from now. So just kind of hanging out till then. But, all right, did we get any? Can we even do this yet? Not really. Oh, we can do level 22. And I was saying I'm low on spheres. I am low on blossoms, too. Look at this. This is a real problem. I can't really draft more units that I don't have, or else I'm going to be in a big predicament. Or don't have leveled, I guess is what I mean. This one. I actually need a little more frags, too. I think that's where we're going to call it with the frags and stuff. I don't want to trade in because I need a ton of materials, so... Item exchange, oh, for like the red things? I definitely could do that. I don't want to Mog Shop exchange for the prisms and fragments, though, because I kind of need them for all elements right now. So. Let me do guild battle real quick. I don't think my trust stones are probably correct on here. I'm so lazy with this. All I focus on is draft league stuff. It's so bad. Who do we want to take on? Wow, and me who thought I was low on blossoms. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a real problem, Numero. I don't know who I want to fight here. This seems like it's probably an easy win. 2B. I'm gonna laugh if I get smoked. Now I'll do the Halloween Lucia because Skull should crush her if he hits her. 2 blossoms, yuck. I haven't felt that pain in a while. Dude, I'm saying, I don't know what happened because I feel like I had so many, and I think I made the mistake of like, oh, I have so many, I can use it on some of these other units that I've just been kind of wanting to build up. And that was a big mistake because now I don't have any when I want to use them on specific units, so. Hiraki says he has only 40, but I have Transcendence 3 units this week. Yeah, it's kind of wild. That just means you maximize the use of your materials. Maybe. That's what I'm going to go with. I like that. I'm going to go with that. It's probably not true, but I'm going to go with that. What's up, Some Smarty? Disappointed that you're not in the same division as Taco. Random or intentional? I mean, I think Some Smarty, Surf Taco was sick of losing to me. I'm undefeated versus Surf Taco, and I kind of felt bad for bullying him for 2 straight seasons, so I, you know, took myself out of his division. Kason, you think Afgharian TMR is a good choice for tanks? If it's fine. If like, let me preface this. If you're looking to do something where you don't need a TMR buff for one, that would be like a prerequisite. If you don't need a TMR buff at all, and you want to run like a TMR weapon, Gafgarian weapon is perfectly fine. I don't mind TMR weapons on tanks. It's probably only going to matter when they run out of AP, but that very well could happen. I'm getting obliterated in this skill battle. Shadow Snatcher, good evening. What's going on? How excited are you for Bridal Alaya, by the way? You know what? I haven't even looked at her kit, actually. I might actually pull that up on WoTV and take a peek. Because I saw that she is a Lightning Strike unit, but I have not looked in depth at her kit yet. Today, Warren J mentioned what is a good choice go off tank. You're saying like he mentioned that sword? I mean, I don't think it's like a bad choice. But again, it just depends on whether you need an active, which to be fair, most tanks are not running TMR actives. Normally, they're just trying to run their abilities that are defaultly like in their kit, because normally that gives them some sort of tanky stats or more hate or whatever. Is ST Surf Taco? No. That is some smarty. That is Surf Taco's sparring partner. The true reason that Surf Taco had any success in the draft league. Everybody knows it. Okay, I said I was getting obliterated in this guild battle, but this is how broken Naya and Skahal is. Because now all of a sudden I'm kind of winning hard. I say hard, he still kills Skahal, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to win this. Wow, that did no damage. Lightning just did 1700 damage to that Sephiroth. Good God. I like to use Titus Boots to tanks because of the agility and high HP. I don't care about the skill. Yeah, that's fair. All right, my dad is calling me, but he's just called me a second time right in a row. So give me a second, guys. I just want to make sure this isn't anything serious. All right, everything is all good. No worries. Hold up. Let me pull up the game real quick. As it crashed while I was gone. Hold up. Let me pull up the Oyster real quick. So my dad called me, and apparently my headphones Bluetooth was on, and it was somehow like picking up the call on my phone at the same time as I had it plugged into the computer. So he could like hear me, but I couldn't hear him. And it was very strange, so it was not an emergency. Everything is all good. All right, so what do I miss here? Status effect for 3 turns and on hit. Got time for a full life. Did we end up winning the battle? I'm assuming we won, right? A good choice for Warrior of Light. I mean, Titus shoes are perfectly fine for stats if you're not looking to use the effect and stuff like that. Otherwise, the only units that I really would ever use Titus TMR on is somebody who really, really can take advantage of crit damage. You missed your win. That's all right, Turnbar. I was here for most of it, but I missed the very tail end of it, I think. But like, I would consider using Titus shoes on somebody like Lightning, where her follow-up attack and crit. If you want to use somebody like Mariluk or Lisette, like somebody who's just like super crit damage based, then you can use the active. But yeah, otherwise the shoes are fine for stats. Of course it crashed. Yeah. It crashed because I wasn't here to support it. I wasn't here to cheer it on. We can win this, right? We better win this. How you doing, Thunder Mage? What's going on? How's everybody's drafts going? I see a few different WDL players in here. Obviously, Numero 80's in here. Thunder Mage, Turambar. Oh my god, Naya's just like walking straight forward. What is happening? Oh, go Naya. Go Berserk Naya. Oh my god, that would have been hilarious. Okay. All right, Lightning, you better win this. Does she have her shield on? Okay, she wins this. All right, cool. That would have been really awkward. But also been really hilarious if Berserk Naya walked up and just destroyed Eliza. Those shoes work great on Elda too. Nice. I will take your word for it. I've never used Elda before in my life. I think he is level 75 on my account currently. Draft is going okay. Turnbar, I am fully aware of what you have on your team, and I promise you it's going better than okay. All right, what do we want to run here, guys? I had a bunch of like test teams, and I just cleared them out for like what I thought I was going to end up with on a team. Any other divisions still in round 3 of drafts? Thunder Mage, I think. Oh wait, which division are you, Thunder Mage? I think a couple of them are about round 3. Wazette is like just kicking everyone's ass. They are cruising through it. But anybody got a unit that I have personally that they want me to run in arena here? I don't really care otherwise. I'll just run kind of whatever stuff. Elda is underrated. I would love to see it. I'm hoping we get to see it in WDL because he's actually 60 cost in the format, so it is possible that we will see him. Are you going to pull Kefka? I have not decided yet. Honestly, low-key, there was a part of me that wanted to draft him in the league, but I was like, but then I'm like, I am locked in. I have to pull him. And as you can see, I don't have a lot of Visior, which means it's going to be a slow pull, slow build, because I'm not about to spend a bunch for it. So that means I'm going to get him at like the end of the collaboration. Alphonse, go strike. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do this. Here you go, Turnbar. She's not 140, but let's just run this. We'll see what happens. Yeah, let's do that one. I have 5 different strike cards, but I'm not sure if all 5 are level 99. Let's do... You can use this one. Or this one, I'm sorry. What is the unit effect on this? Attack up 10%, agility up 5. Alright, you can use the... Is this strike? Yeah. Do I have 2 AoE resist cards on this? I think I do, don't I? No, that's agility. Alright, let's just run this. That's fine. She can have a magic stat. Alright, so what do we got? We got unit. This is unit and agility. God, this card is so broken. This is why strike teams are so good, you guys. Agility 18%, unit attack resist 16, strike attack 35. This card is literally just freaking God mode, dude. It's absolutely insane. It's crazy. I'm just gonna run this in main slot. It's fine. We have agility unit and magic. All right, what else we got? I don't even think this is worth it. Even though this is strike, slash resist is kind of whatever. Agility up is cool, but it's like a magic stat card. This one we definitely want to run. This one's really solid. I think that might be all for my strike cards. I might have one more at level 85. Let me see. I'm trying to remember. That's fine. Let's just do this. Let's just make something real quick. I'm just gonna throw on like Ifrit or something. And what else do I want? Maneater. Sure, whatever. Good enough. Now I'm running Elda 140, Kingmont 140, and Rain Luartha 140. Dude, Felipe, that is awesome. I want to see that. I want to see that team, legitimately. That is really, really cool. Actually, yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to be too picky about this. I'm not going to switch Trust Stones or anything. I probably should have done a weapon TMR on him, to be honest. Because he's not going to use any buffs. Let's just do that. Sure, you look good. Again, he's going to do his own buffs. Maybe I'll grab this one. That's a little set, Timar. Actually, oh, I need to put their unique items on here. What am I doing? You need the pocket watch. You need this guy, the chalk case. That's fine. And then you can get the cat claws plus 6. Let's do pod. And honestly, I'm just going to do this. I want to see if she uses this or if she does her group buff. Because she has Focus Fists online. The last time I used Mariluk was in my video, I think. My Mariluk guide. It's been a long time. Alright. I think this is probably good enough. Let's just see what happens. Who do we want to fight? You. Alright, let's do it. How do you feel about Gumi moving schedule around and now we're 3 months away from JP's schedule instead of 4 months? I didn't really think about it that way, I guess. They just kind of like sped it up. Obviously, they've always, you know, there are like certain things that are right on time and certain things that seem to be different. I feel like they do that a lot. But if that is the case, I'm fine with it. I don't feel like I need 4 whole months to prepare. It's probably better for your Visior, but like honestly, not a huge difference. I do appreciate the fact that they are kind of changing up the patterns with the MA2s and like the reincarnation system from global from JP, because it's not all the exact same like timeline, and I appreciate that. I like kind of the mystery of not knowing who else is going to come out the next week for their upgrades. I don't think the other story units are being pulled forward at all, but other than that, anything could happen, I suppose. Yeah. Do you mean like batch 2 of another story, Thunder Mage? Do you mean like Raph and Vega and stuff like that? You got Twitter? I can send you a pic from a winning streak. I think I do have a Twitter, but honestly, I don't even know the login. It's been a long time since I've gone on there. I should probably make a like case on Twitter also, not like a personal Twitter, which is I think the only one that I have. So. All right. Sure, you look good. Yeah, part 2 units. Vega looks pretty bananas. Raph does too. She looks like she probably does way too much damage for being like a tank or whatever. The power creep in this game is, I feel, starting to ramp up quite a bit. I don't feel like it really was for that long. And now I feel like it's escalating pretty quickly. Or at least with like Bradley and stuff like that. But same, I like the switching around. It's exciting not knowing what crazy thing Gumi would put. Absolutely. Honestly, like when I woke up this morning, I was truly expecting no new unit because I thought they were going to announce it in a live stream tonight. Which again, I think they are live streaming tonight, right? I don't remember what time that's on. It might be right now for all I know. Edward's crazy. This team isn't like fully 120 to be fair. Because my units are like taking no damage. There you go, Murluke. 5,400, not bad. Yeah, Bradley is pretty broken. I'm glad I pulled him. I am too. So here's the thing. My original plan was that... Well, my original plan was like, I'm going for either Bradley or Alphonse. And I was 100% going to get the Roy card. I ended up not doing the Roy card. And I ended up pitying Bradley. So that is why I'm so low on Visior at the moment. But that's okay. And Bradley just hit 99, so I just got his DMR. So that's cool. And I don't really need to like build him quickly. I can just keep the units in the barracks and slow build him. It's fine. I think he's going to be really good for a while. So, speaking of broken, let's play against him. 140. There's no way we win this. We have double lightning and win. Let's just try it anyway. Yeah, Bradley's a little too broken. Yes, 1.5 more hours till the live stream. Nice. I thought Adderstrain Ray was coming this week. There was definitely a big part of me that I thought that could happen. I really didn't expect them to announce FF6 this morning. I thought if they were going to announce it, they would just be in the live stream. I got Alan the 300 tickets, so I threw a few pulls at Bradley and got him under 10k. It was dope. Dude, congrats, Manta. That's awesome. My luck has been pretty bad for a long while, actually. The last however many units I've gone for. It's why I don't have a ton of new units. I have had to go pretty far on. Bradley can kill Win Team. He does get shredded by it, though. He does a ton of damage to them, but Win Teams do hurt him. At least he's not just, like, soaking all the hits. I don't know. I was running a team of Edward and Lucia versus full Earth teams, and they were doing pretty darn well. Wait, are we actually going to win this? What is that? I'm not even like paying attention to this fight. I think we're actually going to win this fight. It's kind of wild. That Mariluke team. To be fair, I didn't look at the like cards and stuff like this. I don't know the setup on this team. Edward is an animal, dude. Edward is an animal. I can promise you guys you're going to see a lot of Edward in the WDL this season in all 4 divisions. Take another strike team on. Oh, we're going to lose this. Well, let's try it. Rissal and Flag Glassy usually have no problem with any Bradley teams I've run into. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Quadra shot from Lucia is great skill to break shields. It is. I will say, though, that is not even like one of her best couple skills. She has some that are pretty nuts. I'll come right out and say it. She was like my sleeper pick for WDL. I may or may not have ended up choosing her. I'll spoil one more pick. I spoiled one earlier for you guys. I might spoil one more. But I actually think she's very legitimate. And in our league, she's 70 cost this season. And I intend to use her. I think she's going to be pretty darn good. She has a lot of really, really impactful status effects. She has insane, not insane, but like very respectable levels of penetration. She has guaranteed hits too. Like, she's very legitimate. And with her 140, she has more initial starting AP. So, like, the problem that a lot of those gunners have, having to, like, pop bells on turn 1, she does not have to do that. She'll literally, like, if she buffs on turn 1, she's sitting there with, like, 80 AP. Like, she's sleeper. Oh, my goodness. Let's go Mariluke. Surge Strike almost just did 8k to Perrine. Let's go. I thought for a second she was going to kill Perrine there. Speaking of just ridiculously good units, though, Perrine is that. She doesn't even really give a shit about the lightning matchup. She will punch anybody in the mouth and it'll hurt a lot. I don't want to deal with Yuffie. Probably won't win that. I have not fought a Reagan yet. Let's see what it looks like. His team R gives tons of agility. Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the Bradley team R? Let me start that music back up. Just a heads up, guys. I said it in the title of the stream, but I'm not going to stream for very long tonight. I have something that I got to do at 8 o'clock my time, which is in about a half hour. So I'll probably only stream for another like 15 minutes or so. But thanks for hopping in and chilling. I do plan on streaming again next week. From here on out, I plan on doing it pretty much every Monday. As much as I can. And I would like to get, once the WDL like is on and going, I would like to get the weekly tournament set up as soon as possible. Hopefully within the next month. That would be great. Lucia TMR. Oh yeah, for sure. I think it gives 7, right? That's pretty awesome. That is a very cool limit break. Very nice. Wow, that actually did a ton of damage. Yeah, we're gonna get smoked by this team. But to be fair, this is full, like, not technically all full 100 cost, but mono ice of like super overpowered units, and we are using a Mariluk. To be fair. And we have the elemental disadvantage. I'll keep running it though. I'll do another series of 5, maybe 2. Probably lose to this team. We'll see though. Oh, maybe not. We have a couple lightning units. We might win this. I want Perrine, but I'm waiting to pull Raph and hoping to get some of the other Crystal Warrior units. Very nice. I still do not have Renan, and it makes me really sad to this day. Especially because I'm mainly a lightning player. He is the only lightning unit that I do not have. Not only that, is that I actually really like his TMR as well. So not having that kind of sucks too. What are you going to do? Erg, just remember that I have to do my fights for JB79's manual tournament. When are those, Numero? When do you play those? Like, do you have a set time to get those done by, or how does that work? These animations are so much smoother than they are on my phone. It's so nice. You have 48 hours. How long do those normally take, Numero, when you're playing against another manual player? Like, how long do the matches typically take? And are they just best of 1, or are they like best of 3 or something? Nice damage, Mariluk. I'm excited for... I say excited. I don't know if I'm even going to use him. But I think Astrus's 140 looks pretty good. I mean, he doesn't need a whole lot of help. He's still really solid, but... Damn. Let's go Mariluk. 8,300. I'm in a similar boat as you with Renan. In that I don't know if/when I'm ever going to get Esther. Let's hope her MA2 140 will be good. That's okay, man. I mean, Esther's kind of out of her prime already. Like, she's not a bad unit, but she's not, you know, anywhere near what she used to be. She's just way too brittle to magic. All right, guys. Sorry if you hear Discord noises for a second. I'm going to pop in real quick. I just want to make sure that I don't have to make, like, a pick or anything. And that it's not my turn, because it very well could be. Alright, it's not my turn. We're good. Making sure I don't have to pick for anybody else in a different division, too. Should be good. Best of 1 to reach playoffs, best of 3 after. Very nice. Does he, like, is there a place to find those recordings, Numero? Because I know he casted the one... maybe 1 or 2. I think he did 2 videos a while back of manual play. But I'm guessing he stopped doing that because there's not a lot of, like, draw for manual matches and stuff like that. Does he still put those somewhere? I'd like to check them out sometime. Even though I'm not a manual player, I thought it was cool to watch. But I totally get why he doesn't do it, because I think a lot of people don't watch them. Got CT up on cross kill. I think CT up on follow-up attacks too. He got CT up on the follow-up attack also. He gets 200 from cross destruction, which is pretty nice, to be honest. No recording on his channel. No, so sad. Gotcha. Oh, Ildira just literally height 3 disabling us from the back. It's okay. She can't really do anything in this moment. And Edward will take care of it. Let's go. Yeah, commentating on manual matches is a skill. I'll just say that. Let's try this one. I haven't done something like this yet. comment resumes. Or you'd mean like, I thought you were making a joke of saying like that'd be a lot of comments. You're saying resumes, right? So you'd have to like find the breaks in between and like cut them. Is that what you're saying? Like to cut out the extra time? That sounds like a ton of editing work. It's like it's enough work recording all the auto matches and editing and stuff. I can't imagine having to do something like that. That would take way too much time. I haven't seen Black Rosal in a while. I wonder if she'll get picked in some of the leagues. I know Spike was really worried about her at 90 cost, so maybe she'll get some play. Ooh, television, that feels really bad. You hate to see this disgustingly sick limit break just completely whiff and do no damage. She actually soaked that pretty well. That she probably won't. Wow, I take that back. She took that incredibly well. I guess there is missile resistance on the strike card, so that kind of makes sense. We got clapped by this team. That reflex sure didn't help. I mean, I don't think we would have won anyway, but... Alright, 2 more fights. And then I think we're going to call it there. Just a little short stream today. I didn't want to not stream, but I unfortunately just don't have a lot of time tonight. Because I couldn't stream last week too. And I don't want to have like 2 weeks in a row where I don't stream at all. Anybody do anything fun this weekend though? Any plans with family or anything like that? Any traveling? I know a couple people in the league are traveling. Greatestness. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the membership. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I'm not sure if the notification's going to pop up. It's supposed to. If it doesn't, I might go out and try and do it again. I had this one other time where it took a really long time for it to pop up. But thanks so much for becoming a member, man. Appreciate it. Spring cleaning, kids' room was a mess. That sounds like a heck of a way to spend your Memorial Day weekend. Although I will say, this morning when we were drafting, I was over at my buddy's house helping him like mud drywall and stuff like that. So it wasn't a super fun time for me anyway. That is the first time I've seen Mariluke do that. That was the crowning chakra. That's actually like so good if she does that. It was like a 4K heal to everybody and pops regen. Miranda just went absolutely nuts and destroyed everybody. But that is a pretty cool tech. I love seeing that. I just made a trip to Despairville in the Mog shop. Oh, Turambar, I'm so sorry, man. For those of you... I won't even say it. I won't even say what you did. Wait a minute, this is Maverick. Wait a minute. Is this the team that just beat me? I mean, I have to fight them now. Maverick will probably kick my ass with this team, but I have to fight them now. I can't not. Maverick's in our league. Thank you very, very much, though, Greatestness. Super, super appreciate that. No fun plan, just plan to trim the tree. Nice. All right, let me see here real quick. All right, recent events. Why does this not show it here? For some reason, it does not show the membership on recent events, and I don't know why. So it won't let me hit it. But there's a funny little animation of my dog, basically with her own tail in her mouth, like going around the leg of the table. And it's got like the triumphant FF7 music, so I always appreciate it when it comes on, but no problem. Been meaning to join. Appreciate it, man. I have a lot of work to do now. Going to be busy for the next few days. Yep, same here. Same here. Diamond says live stream. Woohoo. Diamond, sorry to disappoint. I'm actually going to get going in just a couple minutes here. But just so, if you do enjoy it, coming into the live streams and stuff, I'm going to be doing this every Monday. I could not do it last week, and I would like to do it for longer tonight. I'm not going to spoil the reason, but you guys might actually like the reason that I can't. It is WoTV related, and that's all I'm going to say. But I have some stuff I got to do tonight, so I can't. So, but you'll find out in a couple days. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I wanted to do, I think. I don't think I can really go any higher in the arena. But yeah, every Monday, that is my plan. Do I have any more charges here? Did I use them all? Whatever, I'll hang out a little more. Let's do 5 more battles. Let's do them real quick. I'm probably going to get my ass kicked by this team. 115 Reagan. We'll see. After these 5 battles, then I gotta hop off. But Genji gloves and the sword video. Can't confirm or deny that. But I will. Just some thoughts on it though. On those 2 items. Genji gloves looks really, really strong. I have not dove into those numbers yet, but the blood sword is very, very interesting with some of the healing power and stuff like that goes into it. Especially with characters like if you are playing Dario or if you're playing like Mont Leonis with Draining Seal or like the Killer Drain Blade and stuff like that. The Blood Sword can get you some kind of wild healing numbers if you can actually deal a decent amount of damage. Jealous of those arena restores? Dude, I don't even remember when I got those. It's wild. Oh, you spoil us? I don't know about that. Leave a like, guys. Appreciate that, Felipe. Thanks. Blood Sword for Ievia. Oh, I didn't even think about that. What does she have? Does she have a draining skill? I didn't even realize that. I know she's got like her AoE guaranteed hit. And then she has her own like healing and stuff. But the biggest thing is like I'm curious to dive a little further into the numbers to find out like with some of the really high, like in my mind, like the Blood Sword has one of 2 uses, right? It's either on a tank who has a drain skill, because it's just like kind of insane the efficiency you can get from using both that, like the example again will be Dario. Dario uses Draining Seal. It's like 185 modifier attack. He heals for 100% of the damage. If you add the Blood Sword on, it doesn't go on the Meyer. It's like the modifier. It's the percentage of the heal increases by that much. And then the healing power stacks on top of that after. The numbers just get really, really ridiculous. The only other case for it is I could see a sword attacker with really big AoEs. Like, I don't know if Bradley can hit like a big old diamond or like Lightning from FF13, if she can hit something with her Life Siphon 2 ability. If she does a shitload of damage, she's going to heal back a good chunk. And that might be enough to make you survive one more hit. But it's kind of hard to predict that, I think. Sure, whatever. Her jab 25 now restores part of the damage dealt. Wow. Fryavi is insane, dude. That is a unit that I don't have that legitimately, if I had her, I would be drafting her much earlier in the draft league. I think both people who used Fryavi last season showed that she's pretty damn strong. She was like the #1 answer to Jaden Rundall last season. Obviously, Jaden now has Golden Magic Shot with Barrier Break, which is pretty massive for him, I think, because Magic Barriers were kind of his one of his biggest counters, because he basically had to get within pretty close range to use his Limit Break, and that was the only Barrier Break he had. And even then, the Limit Break wouldn't typically do a ton of damage because all of its shots were being used to break the barrier. It didn't actually do a ton of damage. So now the fact that Golden Magic Shot can break that, Jaden just looks ridiculous to me on paper. Sorry, my camera is getting like a little blurry now, and I'm not really sure why. Let me see if I can. They're like reset. I don't think it reset. It's fine. It is what it is. All right, we don't need to see this. Let's get out of here. Let's skip through this. All right, I think I'm gonna skip these last few battles though, because I really do got to get going pretty quick here. All right. Not Yuffie. We have no chance against Yuffie. We have a chance against that, I think. Yeah, Bloodsword for Ievia sounds disgusting to deal with. At least in a limited cost format. Skipperino. I probably should be having that shield off, by the way, so he does the elemental resist buff, but that's fine. Or elemental chain resistance. Climb, climb, climb. I don't know about that. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Hopping off in a minute here. I'm using this, spoiler alert, this is not on my draft league team, but this was a team that I very strongly was looking to get in the draft league. We're running Edward, Alphonse, and Mariluk as a strike team here. It actually did pretty well versus quite a few teams. I'm sure we probably lose to this one, though. One more to skip Reno so I can get out of here, but I have no idea who to take these last few. Greatestness, who is up? Whose pick is it? I have some that that I definitely have in mind, but all right. Yeah, sure. Let's try this one. If we beat this, I'm gonna laugh. I won't skip this one since this is the last fight. This is my last refresh, so this is for sure the last fight. So I don't have much to do left on this game anyway. I burned all my energy and this is the last arena for refresh, and I'm not using Visio right now. I can't figure out why my camera went blurry though. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Mariluk is a unit who I'm goodness, I can't talk today. Whom I've never even touched, but hearing more and more. Will, I know a guy who has a Mariluk guide. If you want to go watch it, it's from many months ago. It is me using Mariluk to kick Astrius and Celis' ass, and it was pretty fun. Not gonna lie. But she actually looks kind of sleeper in the WDL, though, at 40 cost with having, like, the AoE Protect buff. I think she might actually be very legit. I know what you're going to be doing after this. Discord gave me a hint. Fair enough, Thunder Mage. No spoilerinos in the chat. Yay, I've won my first match. Are you talking about the manual one, Numero? Did you really play that while we were in chat this whole time and still won? Wait, Mariluk goes next. We might have a shot. We might have a shot. Don't say it's over. I'm just kidding. Dark Fiend is still alive over there. But she can't reach. Dude, this hasted up. She lives. She kills Sephiroth. Mariluk's OP. Mariluk's the most broken unit in the game. You heard it here first. Crowning Chakra. Regen, 3,500 health. I'm not going to lie. This is actually, like, hilarious. Mariluk's kind of just popping off right now. I'm in semi-final versus Astil. Very nice. I don't know if I'm saying that name right, but Ziza can be fun on a strike team now. I'm using Kadio Shadow Links on Ice and Ziza and beating Sephiroth and King Bradley teams on Ariza. Goodness gracious, I can't talk. On Arena. That is really cool. Very cool, Hiraki. Oh, wow. We ended up losing this anyway. That's such a shame. Mariluk was, like, popping off early in the fight, and Dark Fina came over and just cleaned it up. The Chakra was a nice tech. 3,500 health and regen. And she did, like, a ton of damage. I'm telling you, like, Mariluk is not... For an MR unit, she's not that bad. But it's funny because I think there was a point in time where Mariluk was literally considered the worst unit in the game. I will say, too, this is 120 Mariluk. This is not 140 Mariluk. So she gets better. And if you put some stats in her, she gets a lot better. So, don't pay attention to the fact that I don't have any MR antlers anymore. Don't worry about that, guys. Luciano, hello there. What's up? How's it going? Luciano, I'm actually gonna hop off here in a second. Glad to see you here in the chat. Someone said links and you showed up. Very nice. Don't want to spoil any draft picks, but I heard you're very familiar. All right, guys. That's it for me tonight, though. I just wanted to do a short little stream. I didn't want to, like, not do it, so... But thank you, everybody else who, you know, hopped in the chat and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I'm going to be streaming every single Monday. So next Monday, you can expect it. And I'm hoping in the next 2-3 weeks to start up the, like, weekly tournament scene. Aside from the WDL, that's something else. It's just going to be a live tournament scene. I won't be competing in that. But basically very similar to what Friday Night Fights used to be. We've got a couple of names thrown out there. I don't remember who came up with it. But Monday Night Madness, I think, was the first one. I also thought, like, Monday Night Melee might be fun. But there's a few. We'll come up with something. But it should be a good time. So. Marilu carrying for sure. Waiting for the Hiroki gift news. I am too. I'm hoping it's a lot of Vizier because I'm pretty low and I would like to stack some up. I'm finally to the point, and this is the other reason I mentioned this in the stream before I go. I don't want to pick Kefka on my team because that means I have to pull him. And I don't really want to do that. My fire team is really bad as it is. And I'm finally to the point where there's nothing I really want that bad. And I can finally start saving Viz. So anyway, that's it. Mayhem would be good too. Monday Night Mayhem. Maybe that was the suggestion. I'm trying to think who did that first. It's not important though. Regardless, we've got a few pretty good options and we'll go with one of them. So good night, King, says Turbar. Good night to all you guys. Thank you guys very much for stopping in. Like I said, I'll be up next week and should be a good time. Peace, people.